I raised my children for 7 years when the mother abandoned them shortly after my son was born. My son was in the 1 percentile body mass index. At 7 years old, he weighed 45 pounds because he never had breast milk. And my daughter went into some kind of, I'm going to stay 3 years old forever until my mom comes back someday. And so she never bothered to learn anything at school or learn how to read. I don't know what happened at the school. What's the problem with the school is they never taught her how to read, and then it wasn't until the 4th grade that they even attempted to prove that they were going to address the issue at all, even though I went and asked them to several times. Abuse was happening at the school, Kessler Elementary School in Longview, Washington, until one day my son was so obviously abused that I went to the school and confronted him. And what did they do? They tried to call the police on me, and then tried to make false allegations, claiming that I was erratic, irrational, and all these things. But I know who my son is, and I knew that he was in terrible distress from whatever had happened at the school. And so I left the city. Pursuant to me leaving the city of Longview, Washington, together with its school, Kessler Elementary, and with the absentee mother who is guilty of child abandonment, because in Washington State it's a law that if you have no meaningful contact with your children for 3 months, that you're guilty of child abandonment, let alone 7 years, the entire life of my son. So these people, combined with her recently acquired lawyer and guardian ad litem, all went to the court and demanded that I return, like some kind of human trafficking, return my children to the city and the school that was abusing my children while I was gone, while I was living in California. These were the events that were happening. I eventually did return to Longview, Washington, not even knowing what it meant or what had transpired. And the judge gave this person, who is a sociopath, gave her the children against the law. The guardian ad litem did not even submit a single shred of evidence that I provided to her, and made false testimony in court. Her lawyer made false testimony in court. They accused me of being on drugs. They demanded a psychological evaluation and various things. They were attacking me, attacking my character, and every step of the way they were proven wrong. But still, and now, as part of the court finding, the children are not allowed to leave the city that this occurred in. That means it's child trafficking.